Hello everybody, back for another video of LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Today we are here on OA, and today we are going to be doing a video on, basically, is the DLC Season Pass worth it? So obviously it does contain all these characters below here. Obviously, some of these characters like the from Batwoman to Vixen and the Rainbow Batman and Rainbow Raider are not included in the Season Pass, but they are free DLC packs as it is. So I think there's a total of 9 DLC packs, not including the Season Pass as a DLC. But I guess this game does include it. But basically the Season Pass includes all these characters: the Man of Steel pack, Batman 75th Anniversary, Dark Knight Trilogy, Arrow, the Squad, and also the Bizarro Pack as well. So, with that being said, there's a lot of characters. I think there's like, gotta be at least 8 in each pack. So, this one has 9, I think. This one has 9 as well. So, I don't know. There's quite a bit. Obviously, 6 times about 8 or 9 or so. Is going to equal about, 48, maybe 50 characters. And of course the Heroine one, and this one, basically the last 10 characters, and the Rainbow Pack contain another 12, so I think there's like a bonus 80 characters, and then, yeah, but it also does not include the Batman Beyond Pack, which is $2. I think it contains a little bit less characters, not a level. But the Season Pass will unlock all the levels for you. So we're gonna get into today, is the DLC Season Pass in this game worth it at all to get? So the first pack is the Man of Steel pack, which is basically, Superman. Everything is Superman here. So if you like Superman, you're like, hey, I love Superman and I want these characters, then just get it. I mean, I think it would, because obviously you can buy this separately or you can buy it with the Season Pass. But if you want to buy all of them, just get the Season Pass, because you get all of them for less money. But then obviously, so it basically, the characters it comes with are Feora, General Zod, which is one of the coolest characters I've seen, Jor-El, Helix, Lara Lorvan, Superman Man of Steel, Toran, and Zod Agent. So it comes with those 8 characters. And the characters they don't necessarily have like new powers at all, besides like flying, lasers. They don't have ice breath or anything like that. I think this one has regeneration as well. So obviously, if you were to, because sometimes you're like, I don't know what to expect from this DLC. Like, is it like a good DLC? Is it bad? Depending on what you think about the level I think is one of the biggest parts of the DLC. Because that's how you get, of course, when you get the Season Pass, it allows you to get all of the achievements as well. Because 30 of them, I think, are required. You need the DLC packs to do them. So, obviously, it makes a lot of sense for you to purchase the DLC pack to unlock all the achievements. But if you just want to do it just for like the fun of it, that's cool too. But it also allows you to get all 70 achievements, which I do have a video on that, so I highly suggest watching that one. Yeah, so I would say, like, the Man of Steel pack is cool. I think it's not the coolest one, because I'm not a fan of Superman that much, but, it's a cool pack. Some of the characters, like the Zod Agent, are kind of like that goon type of character, which don't really have that many abilities. They can usually just aim and, like, roll jump. Well, he has a heated laser, but that's cool. But usually the characters in the pack don't necessarily have, like, the Joker goon, they don't have very many abilities. So, ability-wise, I think these characters pretty much just have, the normal Superman abilities, I'm guessing They probably have like the heated lasers, you know. So yeah, I would say the Man of Steel pack is pretty cool. Plus, you get to play as this robot here, which is actually not that good. Cool sensor vision, I guess, but it can't punch. So that's basically the pack. I mean, please watch if you guys are interested in the level. Please watch my Man of Steel all mini kits. You get to get a pretty good overview of the level itself. But yeah, that's pretty much the Man of Steel pack. So I would give it like out of 10, maybe, or like out of 5 stars, I guess I would probably give it maybe 3 or 4 stars. So, you know, if you're really into Superman, but you don't really want any of the other packs, you should probably just buy it. It's a cool pack though. But obviously, I mean, you know, so. The next one is going to be the Batman 75th Anniversary, which is a pretty cool pack because it contains a bunch of different Batman varieties. This one's pretty cool because if you're like, you know, like, really into Batman and stuff, it's a cool pack. The level is not that great. I would probably rank it probably the worst level of the 6 levels because it's basically just one room and then it's like, that's it. Some of the characters are pretty cool, like Zebra Batman is pretty useful. Some of them can fly, which is really cool too. Like, you always want a Batman that can fly. Some of them, like, look, like this one is obviously a big fig, which is really cool. So, but they don't really have, like new abilities or anything. So, like, you know, this guy doesn't have, like, some new ability that no other character has. Some of them do have vents, though, I think, in a later pack. You can see that. But basically with the Batman, like, Sinestro Corpse, I guess, he can fly and all. So he's a pretty cool character. And then obviously he has lasers and stuff. So, you know, it's a good pack. I think that the level is probably not that good. I would probably rank it out of 5 stars, maybe maybe 3.5. So I would probably rank the Man of Steel pack 3.5 as well. But that is basically the pack. I mean, there's some cool characters that can like glide and roll jump. Most of them can just do that. So yeah, if you're looking for some new Batmans, you know, this is a cool pack to have. So yeah, that's basically the pack. I mean, I can't really explain too much, but I mean, it's again, I have a level, the level all mini kits on it, and you can obviously watch that video, and that would be basically show you guys all the mini kits on the level. So that'd be pretty cool. The next one though is the Dark Knight Trilogy, which I'm not also a fan of the level. I would probably rank it out of 5 out of out of the 6 ones, maybe 4. But this one actually contains 9 characters, so one additional character. But it's kind of cool that they had Commissioner Gordon. That was kind of cool. And then obviously Bane, Dark Knight Rises. This is not a very useful character. And then Joker Nurse. Ra's al Ghul is really cool too. He's kind of a cool character because he's one of the very few characters that have a sword in this game. And obviously, I was glad that they included Scarecrow and Two-Face, though. The Two-Face, I'm not a fan of how he looks. I prefer the one from the first Lego Batman. But, you know, whatever. At least they have him in there. And then, obviously, Scarecrow is in there, too, which is cool. And then, you know, how they have all this other miscellaneous stuff. So, yeah, this one is a pretty good. I think the characters are probably my 2nd or 3rd favorite. So, I really like the characters, but the level is not that great. But yeah, with that being said, the next pack is the Rainbow Pack, which is free DLC, so you don't really have to worry about spending any money on it. But basically, between these 2 characters, it's basically just 2 characters, no level. But basically, I could probably just showcase all of their abilities right now. It doesn't look like he can roll jump. Rainbow Raider's actually pretty cool. He can glide, which is cool. And roll jump. You can aim, that's pretty cool. And then do like a cool little rainbow laser, that's pretty cool too. Cool little explosion effects. So, that is the characters. Whoops, oh my gosh. So those are the basically the two characters that you can get in the Rainbow DLC, but this is not part of the Season Pass. It's a separate thing. The next is the Arrow Pack, which is probably my favorite, or maybe the second favorite of my DLCs, of the DLC. This is, one of the earlier ones, but again, I think I really like the level. I think it's probably my favorite level. And then the characters are pretty cool. One of my favorites is Malcolm Merlin, but I do wish he had a little bit more things besides this. He does have the cool little effect, the blue effect. Like, a bunch of characters have effects like that look like that, because like obviously Arrow is green, so you have a green one, and then Huntress has a like a pink purple one type of thing, and then obviously Roy Harper has a red one. So that's pretty cool that they included all those pillar things. But pretty much every character in this DLC pack can double jump. I think the only one who can't are the Island Goon, John Diggle, and Slade Wilson, I think, are the only characters that can't. But all the other characters can. Because I just noticed recently that she can't double jump, but she actually has the equal height of a double jump, see? Practically the exact same height, and it is actually the exact same height. So, she can't roll jump, but she's practically just double jumping with one button. So, I see the same thing with her. And Huntress as well. So, she can actually roll jump though. So, I would say this is a definitely part of the Season Pass that I really enjoyed. The level and the characters are really cool. And I do think that some of the DLC levels they probably could have made a little bit longer. But, you know, they were still pretty good. Some of the DLC levels are kind of fun. So, yeah, definitely, I would say this is definitely one of the best parts. And this is also in my opinion, because maybe you think that I like the Man of Steel pack the most, or maybe I like the Dark Knight Trilogy the most, or, you know, whatever you think. But I think, in my opinion, that part of the Season Pass was worth it in that the Arrow characters were one of my favorite parts to it. So I think that in that case, the Arrow characters are definitely part of the DLC that I liked. So definitely part of, like, I guess if you're like, I don't want to buy the Season Pass, but I want to buy one DLC, what DLC is the best? I would recommend, personally for me, the Arrow DLC pack. So that's obviously my opinion. But the next DLC pack, without further ado, is the Squad DLC pack, which I think this one only has 8. I think the Arrow one has 9. Yeah, the Arrow one has 9. So, but the Squad one is pretty cool. This one contains some of the cooler characters. I do like the Captain Boomerang a lot. I do like the version of Deadshot. El Diablo is pretty cool too. And then Katana was cool too. So, obviously, with that being said, this is one of the coolest packs as well. Probably my second favorite. Actually, probably my third favorite. Maybe my fourth favorite. I don't know. I haven't really ranked them at all. But this is probably a pretty cool pack. The level is, I would say, probably the longest of the many levels that they have in this. So, I would say right now that this is probably one of the coolest ones that they have. I think that the Deathstroke is really cool. The armor is really cool. And then Deadshot as well is really cool too. Because I like Deadshot, my brother likes Deathstroke, so that's kind of cool that, you know, they're in there. And then it's kind of cool that they have a big fig, because there's not very many DLC big figs, besides, like, I guess, obviously King Shark, this one, Dark Knight Returns, and then, of course, Darkseid. And I think they have one more in the Batman Beyond pack as well. But I don't obviously have the Batman Beyond pack, I only have the Season Pass. But yeah, I would say the Squad pack is pretty good. Part of the DLC pack I liked as well. And then, of course, the next one is going to be the Bizarro Pack, which is probably my second favorite one. I just like Bizarro overall. So, the characters are, I guess I'll say the characters in a second, but the characters in this pack are really cool. I think that, like, the reverse thing, like, how they're all, like, backwards and stuff, you know, like the ice vision and fire breath. I think that they did a really cool effect on the fire breath and all. And it's just kind of fun to walk around and break stuff. And then I think they did just kind of a good job on the characters and stuff. So, and then obviously they do include one of my personal favorite characters of all time, which is Darkseid. I think they made him good. Though I do prefer him from the Lego DC supervillains. He's more of a key character inside that game. And he always walks like this, which is kind of cool. In the other game. But he does kind of have a pretty cool slam attack, which is cool. But yeah, that is Darkseid. And of course, I do like his lasers as well. I think they're really cool. Kill Robin. And of course, they do have Darkseid, obviously. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. But whatever. And of course, they do have Green Zara, which is... I love the bowl cut. The bowl cut hair. I just love that hair. And of course, Guy Gardner as well. He also has a bowl cut. So, I do like those characters as well. But that is pretty much all of the Season Pass. Like I said, it contains a lot of characters. There is, of course, this one, which is obviously Batwoman, Killer Frost. This is the Heroine Pack. This one comes with 10 characters, which is pretty cool. I really like Vixen, and Raven was cool as well. So, definitely another cool pack that's in there. And then I think I'll do probably a showcase video on the DLC characters, depending on if this video gets, like, you know, 2 views or, you know, 20 views or 40 views or however many I get. Hopefully I can do a DLC showcase. But just to round it up, I will tell you guys all the characters, starting from the first one, which is Feora. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, well, I'm going to have to get a new controller, because mine is disconnected, so. Alright, well, okay. So, first one is Feora, General Zod, Jor-El, Helix, Lara Lorvan, Superman, Man of Steel, Toran, Zod Agent, Azrael Batman, Batman Brave and the Bold, Batman Dark Knight Returns, Batman Detective Comics 27, Batman Gotham by Gaslight, Batman Sinestro Corpse, Vampire Batman, Zebra Batman, Bane Dark Knight Rises, Bane Dark Knight Trilogy, or sorry, Batman Dark Knight Trilogy. Next one is Commissioner Gordon, the Joker Nurse, Ra's al Ghul, the Scarecrow Batman Begins, Selena Kyle Dark Knight Rises, SWAT Team Member, Two-Face Dark Knight, Rainbow Batman, Rainbow Raider, Arrow, Canary Arrow, Felicity Smoke, Huntress, Island Goon, John Diggle, Malcolm Merlin, Roy Harper, Slade Wilson, Amanda Waller, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot the Squad, Deathstroke the Squad, El Diablo, King Shark, Harley Quinn the Squad, Katana, Bizarro, Bizarro, Cesaro, Darkseid, Darkseid, Green Zara, Guy Gardner, Batwoman, Killer Frost, Mara, I think. Mara? I think it's Mara. Plastique, another one I don't know exactly how to pronounce. Power Girl, Raven, the Spoiler, Starfire, Terra, and Vixen are the, 50 characters. We don't include the Batman Beyond. These are just the characters I got for free and from the Season Pass. But without further ado, that is all of the characters that I was going to announce. And I would say the Season Pass is probably 4.5 stars. The levels probably could have been longer, and the characters probably could have been, maybe a little bit more with more abilities. I do think they did a good job on the Heroine Pack, which is, I think, their latest pack. But thank you guys for watching this video, and please come back for more videos of Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. See you next time. Goodbye.